What's good, y'all? Welcome back, and I said welcome back to yet another video. Oh, my hair is messed up, y'all, but let's get into it. So basically, this should be a very quick video, right? But this is a question about Kyle Busch. Can he actually win in 2025? Like let's be real here, right? 2024 for Kyle Busch was just an awful year. I mean, it just did not click in almost any way, shape, or form. He was definitely close to winning some races this year, and I mean definitely close, but it just didn't pan out. Like I could name Daytona, Darlington, right? He was leading laps at Kansas earlier this year. He was close at he was leading laps at Michigan. Like he can be definite. He can definitely be up there, right? It's definitely possible for him to lead laps, be there towards the end. It's possible, but you know what I'm saying. He just didn't close the deal. He just didn't seal it. You know what I'm saying, and that was unfortunate. He didn't get a single win this year, which is crazy to think about. You know what I'm saying? Even in the truck series, right? You know what I'm saying? He got 2 wins down there. You know what I'm saying? But he also wrecked on lap 1 at Darlington of his truck start. That's not good. That's very uncharacteristic of Kyle Busch. You know what I'm saying? And plus, he over drove the car quite a few times this year and has also had spurts of bad luck here and there. And it's just unfortunate. It really is. Kyle Busch has really fell off a cliff. I'm not gonna cap. Kyle Busch really just he's just not who he used to be. You know what I'm saying? And it's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's life. You're not going to be on top forever. You know what I'm saying? Look at Richard Petty in his career. Look at Bobby Labonte. Look at Jimmy Johnson, unfortunately. I'm going to talk about him in the future. If we're really going to talk about it, Kyle Busch is unfortunately in, I would say, towards the end of his career. You know what I'm saying? Towards the later stages. You know what I'm saying? Um, And I guess it has showed. You know what I'm saying? It definitely has showed. But I think Albus is still talented? Yes, I do think so. I still think that he has talent in him. He has a lot of he has a good amount of talent to give. You know what I'm saying? RCR just ain't that ain't that team to give it to. I mean, RCR, they've had their spurts here and there of great runs and great um great finishes here and there, you know what I'm saying? And we've seen it before. You know what I'm saying? Like if we're talking about next gen era, Tyler Reddick took that 8 car to 3 wins. You know what I'm saying? Championship contending, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? But 3 wins and dominant runs, yes, he did great in that car. Fantastic. Kyle Busch, the very next season, got 3 wins in that car. One at the last race at the old configuration of Auto Club. And of course, Talladega, that was crazy. Shout out to Bubba for that win. And of course, Gateway, you know what I'm saying? Skilled tracks, I would definitely say. If you want to debate about Talladega, go ahead. But after that win at Gateway for Kyle Busch, it's like the wins just stopped coming and he had a lot of bad luck. Like, if we're really being honest, he had a lot of bad luck in 2023 as well. Same thing with 2022. The next gen hasn't really been the best for Kyle Busch. I'm going to give it a buck with you, even though he does have these wins. Overall, bro, I don't know what's going on since 2022, but I digress, right? You feel me? Could it be the next gen? Really? You know what I'm saying? If we're being real, we've seen as of lately, in the last like 4 years, give or take, Cowboys just has not really been himself. You know what I mean? Like, let's really talk about it, right? You feel me? 2019 was a great year for him, even though he had a little winless streak in 2019 as well. Even though he won the championship that year, he had a little bit of a winless streak. I remember that. But other than that, 2020 took him a while to win that season. People thought that could have been his first winless season. You know what I'm saying? But until he won that at Texas, holding off Martin Truex Jr., that's when his streak became alive. In 2021, he got 2 wins that year. You know what I'm saying? That was great. You feel me? People are still kind of like, hold up, only 2 wins? You feel me? And in 2020, that was the one win, and that was it for 2020. And 2021 was 2 wins. 2020, no, I meant 2021. Yeah, 2022 also just 1 win. 2023 got 3 wins, but fell off a cliff after that. And it's like, yeah, Kyle Busch just has not been his early 2010 self, you know what I'm saying? And mid 2010s. Well, pre 2019 self. We're not really sure what's going on, you know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure people would just chop it up to old age. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to NASCAR, he's almost 40, and I guess drivers in their 40s don't tend to be the on top of the world like that, like they used to be. We've seen it plenty of times before with many different drivers, you know, and it's unfortunate, but it happens. It's father time. But I think 2024 was was the big eye opener to it. Like, yo, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? I still think that he has a lot more talent left in him. You know what I'm saying? So, right, let's talk about it. 2025, is he going to win? I think he could. I absolutely think he could. I definitely think he could. Absolutely. I think that's the really kind of short answer of it all. Because Kyle Busch is definitely talented. Now it's really about his equipment. You know what I'm saying? It really kind of is about that. But I think people are really kind of failing to mention, you know what I'm saying? He had top equipment in 2022, right? And I don't know. He had a better season in inferior equipment than the better equipment. Like I said, 3 wins with RCR. And the year prior, just 1 win with Joe Gibbs Racing. So, yo, I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Like I said, he should have won this year. You feel me? If things went his way this year, bro, he could have had at least maybe 4 or 5 wins this year. Maybe, right? Maybe that's pushing it. But hey, I definitely think Cowboys has a chance at definitely winning next year. Winning is definitely one thing that I can say that is possible for him. It really is. And I think that we'll see. If RCR just treats him better, if RCR just give him some better running equipment, like if we had a Austin Dillon Richmond type of car, Kyle Busch is definitely a lock in for Richmond. Absolutely. If he had that setup, oh yeah, absolutely. Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I don't know where RCR gets these random spurts of speed, but they be getting it. They definitely get it, and it's out of nowhere too, which is the crazy part. Like, who would have expected Austin Dillon at Richmond of all places just to go out and win? You know what I'm saying? It was very controversial when he did it, but hey, you know what I'm saying? He almost won there in 2020 as well, in Darlington that year. You know what I'm saying? Random. That's a random spurt of speed because where did that speed come from? You feel me? It's not usually there, out of nowhere. Yeah, both Austin Dillon and Kyle just had a random burst of speed out of nowhere this year or last year. Ugh, I'm bad with years right now. So many. Yeah, if RCR can just make that consistent, oh, Kyle is definitely in luck for some wins. But hey, what do I know? So yeah, that's just a little talking point. You know what I'm saying? I was actually asking myself that question. You know what I'm saying? Because Kyle Busch's win streak ended, and I'm like, huh, could he win next year? How long is this streak going to last? I don't think it's going to be like Jimmy, right? Because Jimmy, he won 3 races in 2017 and didn't win at all after that. I think Cowboys will win at least one time. I definitely think so. And what tracks? Okay, that's a good question. I'll say Richmond. Cowboys has been good at Richmond in the past. You know what I'm saying? Won there a few times on his birthday. But I feel like if they took what they did with Austin Dillon and gave it to Kyle Busch, I definitely think that's a win. A easy lock at that point because Kyle Busch is much more faster than Austin Dillon. Kyle Busch is much more talented than Austin Dillon right now. You know what I'm saying? And forever. Always be. So that's why I'm confused as to how Austin Dillon got to win this year, but Kyle Busch did. Maybe Darlington. You know, tracks that he almost won at in 2024, like Kansas. Um, like yeah, Darlington. He potentially win the Daytona 500, and my light turned off. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and yeah.